Hello, this is Professor Scott welcoming you all to week number 4, where we are going to do the nose. So beginners, so far what have you done? 2 drawings of the face, one with the eyes open, one with the eyes closed. That was just a fun exercise, no real marks given or anything like that, just to break the ice, see what you can do. Last week we did the eye, which as you remember was a round ping pong ball shape with the eyelids going around it, giving it a slightly bulging look so that it's not just a flat, empty eye now, and you can work on those later. We also did the thing about the distances between the eyes, which is one eye, so there's one eye here and then the space of one eye, and then you start the other eye. And if you're lost on what I said there just now, I go over it very slowly and clearly in last week's video, which is currently on Blackboard, as are all the videos, should you wish to go back and examine them at your leisure. None of them are too long. So this week we are looking at the nose, the proboscis, the part of the face that sticks out more than any other. Okay, so the nose is important. You want to have it looking like a human nose. A lot of people, you know, when they do noses, they just think, oh, there's 2 lines there and there's 2 holes for the nostrils, you know, can you see that? So it ends up just looking like 2 musical notes or something like that. But for those of you who are beginners, and for those of you who have got more skill and talent, let's look at a simple way to do the nose so that you can remember it. We can say that the nose is composed of 5 lines, just 5, okay? So the first line I'm going to do here, I hope you can all see this clearly. I'm going to do a line here going slightly out, okay? So it's not straight down like that, it's going slightly out, okay? Yeah, you can all see that? So that's line number 1. And then I'm going to do the next line, which is line number 2. It's also going slightly out, so you've got 2 lines, narrow at the top and getting wider, because most noses start narrow and get wider as you go down into the nostrils. Okay, so there's line number 1, line number 2. So far so good. Okay, I'm making this as very simple as I can, so those of you who have never really exercised your drawing skills can learn how to get something at least to look like something, and those of you who have some talent and have worked on this for some part of your life, you can advance on what you've already got and create something that's even better. Okay, so line number 1, line number 2, line number 3 is a curly little line here, so it's just going to curve around like that. Can you see it? So it's a little curved line. Yep, it makes sense, you can see it there on the drawing. And then that's the 3rd line. Then the 4th line is the same on the other side. It's another little curvy line here. So we've got 1 line, 2 lines, 3 lines, 4 lines. So that's 2 straight lines and 2 curved lines. And then we're going to do the last line, which is line number 5. And that is going to be a little kind of undulating, curving line at the bottom, going downwards. Downwards, not up, downwards. Okay, so I'm going to start that line in there at the side of that little curved line, and I'm going to go downwards with it. You see the way I'm going? And it's going to come back up and there. Now then you put the nostrils in there. Now everyone's got different nostrils. Some you can see more nostrils, some you don't see the nostrils. It depends how flared your nose is. Every nose is different. These are just general ways of doing features of the face. When you're doing a face, obviously you have to look at each face and make it individual. Make it unique to that person and what it is about them that makes them them. And that only you can do. These are just the general rules about how to make a nose look like a nose and how to make an eye look like an eye, how to make the rest that we're going to do over the weeks. So you've got one line here going outwards, one line here on the other side also going outwards the other way, then one curved line here on this side, then one little curved line here on this side, and then this line here undulating under the beneath of the nose, okay? And that is going to create a nose shape. Now, some of you, you'll be going, oh my God, I can easily do this. Some of you, we've got really a very mixed class between people who really are drawing like real beginners and people who've really been drawing for a long time and working from comics and working from other things and have got quite a bit of talent already. So both of you, I expect to work as best as you can and make the most out of what you've got. If you've got a little bit, make a little bit more, and if you've got a lot that you've learnt over the years, increase on it. Those of you who know more, you'll start the shadowing. So every nose, you can see my nose here. You can see the light is on this side from that lamp, and then this side is darker. So this side of my nose here is more in shadow. So put a shadow on this side and a shadow coming out from there. And the shadows really, when you're looking at real art, real three-dimensional art as opposed to children's art, what makes the difference in it to give it the 3D quality is the awareness of shadow. You see me standing here just now, but you see that shadow of me against the piece of paper. That makes this scene more interesting. You can see the shadow moving behind me just now. It's the shadow that makes me jump out and become more 3D. And it's the same with your drawing. That's shadows and things like that on the nose. And you've got more time to work on this than I have. I'm just trying to make this pretty quick. So far it's been 8 minutes. So, there we are, the shadow in here. You can do a bit more there. The shadow, as it's closer into the physical object, will be a bit darker. Okay. So it's up to you how long you spend on it. I've given you the basic ingredients, which are those 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Quickly go over that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's another. Weird big nose. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so just easy like that. Do the nose. You can put, and those of you who are better, you can build up more with the shadows, and work it out, and really look at your face, use your camera or use your bathroom mirror or something that you've got, and just look at your face and build up the shadows well on it. Once you draw your nose, photograph it, text it or email it to me before the 27th of September, okay? So just do that. It's easy. It doesn't take very long to do my classes. And, then we can talk to each other. And I'll even, some of you, I've even sent many videos that I'll make talking about things. So, I've got it really well worked out so that you'll learn a tremendous amount during the next weeks. But like a jigsaw, one piece at a time. Don't rush it. Don't overwhelm yourself. Don't keep going crazy. Just do it one piece at a time, bit by bit by bit, and you will find miracles will happen. Okay, that's it. And if you haven't received the envelopes that I mailed out to everybody about 4 or 5 weeks ago, let me know, please, and I will, believe it or not, send it out again. Some people I've sent it out now 3 times, so hopefully it gets to your house. That's it for this week. So, fourth week, the nose. 5 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? Simple. Bye for now.